doing embroidery for the first time, you should really refer to this a lot because whatever is required here, mainly it will be imprinted on the cloth itself. Sometimes maybe there's a bit of printing error whereby a flower or something is missing, so maybe just compare it very often. Like after you finish this part, you compare to see and make sure that it's all good. This is really important because it tells you which color thread goes to which part of the flower or which part of the cloth. So they give you this with the numbers, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and etc., to tell you which number you should sew at which direction. It's kind of like the painting whereby you have different colors to fill in based on numbers. Okay, so for this actually, it tells you this is called 轮廓绣 01. 01 tells you what's the color, which is number 1 here, and this number behind is very important too, 二股. So this number 2 means that you have to separate the thread into, because each thread actually has 6 parts. Let me show you. So for example, first you need to take this out first. So for this, basically in each one thread like this, it has 6 smaller ones. I'm not sure if you can see, but I'm pulling it apart here. Pulling it apart here so you can see that it actually has other threads as well. Basically, the 二股 you see here basically tells you how many of these 6 threads do you need for this one sewing. So 二股 and the number 2 tells you need to take out 2 threads from this. Okay, so usually how I take this out is that I will do one by one. I don't find 2 and pull it out because it tangles up very easily. So what I recommend is you separating 1 from 6 like this, and your thumb, you just hold it tight. Your right hand, just pull it all the way through. Just keep pulling until you got, this is actually one thread on its own. Then for the other part, you just take one more thread here, pull one more thread here, and just pull all the way through. Okay. And you got the second thread here. So as you can see here, I got 2 threads. You must put them side by side like that. And from here, usually they'll provide you with needles, so don't worry about getting like which needles you should actually get. Okay, so now you just got to put these 2 threads through this little hole. This will actually take some time because sometimes when you try to put it through, things like that happens. So you just have to put them slowly, one part by one part, through this thing. Okay. You can pause the video there actually, because this is just mainly me trying to put it through the this little hole in the needle. If it doesn't work, maybe try to make it the tip, you just damp it so that the threads would stick together and it's easier to put it through. Okay, got the second one through. I'll make sure they're about the same length, and you don't pull it all the way, just pull it maybe this first portion, keep it short, and you need one side to be short and one side to be long. From there, I'll teach you how to get the knot all the way to this other end. Make sure that when you do the knot, it's where these 2 threads are connected. So maybe I'll put my, okay, this is the other end. Take the needle, that's like that. Hold it tightly here, and I'm going to take this and go above it 1 round. Usually I do 2 rounds, okay? Then you pull this thread, this longer one that you just twirl around, pull it down, clamp this shorter thread, and you just basically pull. Oh, you don't have to clamp it, sorry. Just pull your needle, just pull this. Oh, hang on. And where it gets you is exactly the end, or where the two are actually connected. Usually I'll cut this part off because it will get tangled up, but basically that is how you're actually required to prepare your needles. So so as mentioned, one side of the needle is short and the other one is connected to this knot. So once you're finished sewing a portion, you can either jump to somewhere similar, like somewhere which uses the same color. You can jump to continue stitching here or stitching here or whatsoever if it's nearby. But what you can do if you just want to disconnect here to make it look neater, turn around. This is how it looks like at the back. So what you're gonna do is your this long thread, pull it straight. Now move this thread on your left, as shown here. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna do a little simple knot. Put your needle underneath this left part. Put your needle underneath it, and just pull. Just keep pulling the same thread. Once it's a bit shorter, put your index finger on top of this portion. Put on top here. Release the back and just pull. And you get a simple knot. So if you're afraid that it might come out again, you can do another knot. So I'll show you how to do another knot. So long thread, left side, needle underneath, just go underneath and over. Okay, when it's shorter, put your index finger in front, index finger, release the back and pull all the way through. And this is how you get the second knot. So use your scissors. What you gotta do is just cut, and you just release the thread from the rest of the stitch here.